Rabbi Lezer says, what's the Sefer Yosha that we're talking about? That's Sefer Mishnah Torah. It's going on Devarim. Why is Sefer Devarim called Sefer Yosha? Because it says in the pasuk, you should do whatever's upright and good in the eyes of Hashem. Where is it hinted in Sefer Devarim that the Bnei Yehuda were archers? Because it says Yod of Ravlai. It says Yod of plural, Lashon Rabin. So now an archer has to use two hands, because by a cherev, he says, B'nigel cherev, says Rashi, you only need one hand. Which is the kind of a tool that you use a mechama with two hands. So we say that's going on the bow and arrow. Rabbi Shimon bar Nachman says, what's the Sefer Yosha going on? Sefer Shoftim. Why was Sefer Shoftim called Sefer Yosha? The Siv, it says in Shoftim, before they appointed Melachim, it says, those days there was no king. Every person who was upright did whatever he thinks is right. Where is it hinted that the Bnei Yehuda were archers? Says the Gemara, in order to teach the Deiris Bnei Yisrael how to fight. What kind of a tool that needs teaching? A sword. He says you don't need. Rashi says very good. That's why you just swing around.
Asa was the first one.
Yeah. But cherev is garnish. You don't have to learn. But archer, in order to aim, you have to know. It's a profession. Yes. How do we know that's referring to Yehuda? Because in the beginning of Sefer Shoftim says, till now, the Eibishter was fighting the wars for us. We were righteous. We had a Yerid Saderis. We had to now actually fight. So now that's why they had to learn this trade. Says the Gemara, who was going to go up first? El Aknani, but who's going to go fight the Knaniim? Yehuda now. Yehuda's going to go up. So for there we know every stam mechama. Who are we talking about in the mechama? With Yehuda. It says there was a machlekes again between three Amoraim. Over there it says Vayorem hatabach sashek v'halal v'yasem lefnei Shol. It says that Shmuel had to anoint Shol as the king. So Shmuel was told by Hashem that Shol will end up coming to you. So what happened? The Eibishter told Shmuel, you prepare a Suda. So what did he do? The tabach, the butcher, took the shank and put whatever's on top of it. He placed it, when Shaul came, he placed it before Shaul. What does it mean, what it was on top of it? Shake value, it means the shank with the tail. Tail is the best, the meat. Why is it called the halal? The mesamcha shake la'aliyah, because the shake supports physically the tail. It was the shake and the breast. My tongue is good, but here obviously the tail is great. My behalal. What does it mean behalal? The matzalei lechaza you love it. The shake it says that they placed the breast on top of the shank bone, because that needed bechlal for kam shlam the hanaf. That's how it was placed on top. Why they give it to Shaul HaMelech? That was one happening, and for to anoint Shaul as a king, they did it this way. It says, it says a Jewess, a woman should not be alone with a guy. Why? Because it's choshed that he'll live with her. In fact, one of my asking, what are we talking about? Elin b'chad. If it's only talking about one man with one woman, the kavasa gabi yisol, the same is applicable to a Jew. Why do you tell me a chiddush dafka by a guy? She shouldn't be alone with a guy. Mishari with a yid is a mutter. What now we learned in the Mishnah? That one man should not be even with two women. It's considered yichud. Only the Mishnah is talking about that it's a yichud with three men who are eivet kechavim. The kavasa gabi yisol b'prutzim mishari. Two. Let me just tell you. Two is also eaten by a Jew. Why is he using dafka three men? Because two men. The problem is, let's say, one of the men have to go to the bathroom, so there's going to be yichud. Three, we're not worried. There's no concern. So we said by 3 there's no yichud by a yid, but by a goy there is. In fact, just like by a goy there is by 3. Why? Because the prutzim, you could have said it by, we have the same thing by Yisrael. If the prutzim, the kavasa got by Yisrael, prutzim, Yishari, even 3 is not permissible if the prutzim. Well, now we learned in the Mishnah, one woman can be alone with 2 men, only by Shedim. But by prutzim, even if it's 10, it's not going to be good.
I know the prutzim and not prutzim.
Yeah, you see, natural. Okay. He brings down a story. It was a story that there were 10 prutzim took out a woman in a coffin, like as if she's dead. Babita, not bad. And it seemed like they wanted to bury her. Of course, verstanden. It's given a from prutzim stuff. So the Gemara says over there, what's the chiddush in our Mishnah? When he says with a goy, it's talking about the ishtei goy. The goy kommt mit sein Weib, and he's going to be alone with another woman, right, besides his wife. Says the Gemara, a goy, if he comes with his wife and there's another woman in the room, he's still shy to. No, because she's on the Yafis also. She's Niskait also, it says. That's why she understands that he can live with another man. But a Jewish man that comes with a Jewish wife, she's gonna watch him. He's not gonna be alone.
So you can hang around with other women as long as your wife's around there?
Okay, frankly, you want to take like why do you have to say because of Adoyes? Say because, like we said in the next case, a Jewish man, cannot be alone with a goy because he might kill him. The same thing with a woman. We're talking about a woman who has connections with the government. They're never going to touch her. I mean, they're never going to kill her. Because they're afraid of her. But to seduce her, they will try. Ravidi argues. He says any woman, she doesn't need connections. A man would not kill her. Would rather have aroyas with her. Would rather live with her. In fact, what's the difference between Ravidi and Rabbi Yirmiyah? Rabbi Yirmiyah said he has connections. Ravidi says a woman herself is considered as armor because she's a woman. And that's what the man would rather live with her than kill her. The difference is if she's a chashuv between men, but she's not so beautiful.
That's what it means. It's talking about beauty.
Yeah, sheina yofa, it says. So according to sheina chashuv between women, she's not that chashuv. She's not going to win the beauty contest. Huh? Here it says mucheres. I'm telling you in a nice way. She's not going to win the beauty contest over here. So he says, according to Rabbi Yirmiyah, he says she can be alone with the guy because if she's sai chashuba and sai ugly, nothing's going to happen. But because he's going to be afraid to kill her, and he's not going to live with her. According to David, we got to worry that he will still live with her.
So you'll have to be certified of the beauty or the beautiful.
Okay. Tanya Kavasei David Barabam. We learned in the Bryce like David Barabam. Every woman is considered as armor. I mean, protected because she's a woman. Because they would rather live with the woman than kill her. Aisha, Afa Pisha Shalmima. Even though the shalom with her, for sure, he's not going to kill her. Loy Tisyach Diman. She should not be alone with a guy.
He's going to have relations.
No, so she shouldn't be alone with a man, even though she's not so beautiful, right? It says, but even though she has shalom, even though she's not so beautiful, she shouldn't be alone with that man. Because he's going to live with her. Here he says he's going to live with her regardless.
He doesn't care what it looks like.
No. We learned in the Mishnah, a man, a Jewish man shouldn't be alone with a guy because of Shvichas Dam. A Yid who encounters a guy in the way, he should make sure that he should be on his right side. Why? Because we'll soon see. It means they used to have the sword on the left side, and they would pull it out with the right. So if this is my right and your sword, you're next to me on my right, so I can block you from taking out the sword. So that's why he wanted that. The Makel
Every Yid walked with a sword.
made sure to stand on the
He
rock.
carried a sword all the time.
Not the Yid. The guy would have a sword, but the Yid would make sure if he was going to encounter the guy, he should be on. The guy should be on his right side because the left side of the guy will be right next to his right hand, that he can stop him from pulling out the sword. B'makel, but when it's a stick, he holds in the right side. Then he should on the left side because you can stop him this way. So if somebody was going up on a mountain or going down, never let yourself be on the bottom of the hill. You should always be on the top. The Yid should be on the top, and the Goy should be on the bottom. Don't bend down in front of him because Shema Yodutz. Maybe he'll supplant the cup, as Gogol say, because he might smash your head. So if a guy asks you where you're going, tell him you're going further than where you're really going, further than your destination. Just like Yaakov Avinu did take some Russian. Remember, Asa said, "I want to escort you. I want to go with you." Yaakov said, "No, it's going to take ages till I come to Seir." And really, the Yaakov
was still afraid of it. I thought they kissed and made up. No?
It doesn't mean anything. Really, Yaakov turned off by Sukkot, which was way before Seir. It was a story with the students of Rabbi Akiva. They went to the city of Chsid. They encountered the robbers. So the Talmid of Rabbi Akiva, to where are you going? They said, we're going to Akko. Once they reached the city of Chsid, they forked off the road. With the students of whom are you? They answered, we, Talmid Rabbi Akiva, we're the students of Rabbi Akiva. So the least said to these students, Ashrei Rabbi Akiva Talmid of praised, Voil is Rabbi Akiva and his students, that no evil person or evil thing happened to them ever because they followed the Eitzah of Rabbi Akiva to tell them that they're going to further than the destination than they're really going. Because they had a plan, by the destination, but they walked off the road before they had a chance. Menashe was going to the city of Beit Terasa. It's the name of a place. Pogu Gambe. A whole bunch of Ganabim encountered them. Where are you going? He answered, Lepumbedisa. Menashe answered, we're going to Pumbedisa, which is much further than much further than Beit Terasa where they were going. When Rabbi Menashe came to Beit Terasa, Parish, he forked off the road. The Yehuda Ramat, you guys are students of Rabbi Yehuda, a bunch of liars. He says, so Rabbi Menashe said to these Ganobim, you know Rabbi Yehuda, that he's a Ramah? You really know that? So he says, it should be the will of Hashem that you should be excommunicated. Meaning in Gashmis, these Ganobim were working on stealing for 22 years, and they didn't have any Hatzlacha. He gave them the curse. Keeping the Chazal, after they saw the Koich of the Kla Abed, but here they ask on the bottom, why did they have to wait 22 years to realize it's not working? But anyway, they saw it's not working. They all came to be matter the excommunication, this klala, get rid of it. Yeah, Megam Haryanen. Above Matares, yeah. Alfred, yeah, sure. They still believe, yes. So he says, between them there was one weaver that didn't want to go and ask to be mata the klala. Achle Arya, right then and there, lion ate him up. So the mother, Haino de Amne Inche, Gideon of Loitaisan, Shata Betzim Mishnei. A weaver, Gideon is a weaver, the Loitaisan, but says Nishkenonov. He's not a humble person. Shona, the shot of the years, B'tzir Mishnei, are diminished from his lifespan.
What does this mean about the guy
That he was so arrogant, he didn't want to ask Rab Menashe to remove the klola because of his gaivas. So that as the Eibishter makes such a person, if he doesn't have any humbleness and he's not ready to humble himself before a person who he cursed, to ask for forgiveness, then he loses some life from his lifespan. Let's go see the difference. Look, you see, the Ganovim of Bavel cursed Yehuda. The Ganovim, the first Ganovim, the Listim, that were in Eretz Yisrael, they spoke about the Talmud Yom. So you see, there's a difference. Even the Ganovim in Eretz Yisrael is in Baldarges.